Hello everyone, this is Anihur Rahman, a Salesforce developer from Dialogs. In this video, we'll understand the concept of multilingual bot. Let's assume a use case. We have entity that offers services to other countries like German, French, etc. We have a bot hosted on our website which converses in English language. We can utilize the same bot to converse in a different language. These are the steps that are need to be configured for the multilingual bot. We have bot already configured in English language. We can have a quick glance on that. Click on preview. I'm selecting the embedded service. Bot is getting initiated. I'm filling the pre-chat form. The bot is getting initialized. We can see the dialogues are translated in English. We can utilize the same bot and convert this dialogue into the language that we are going to configure in this video. These are the steps that are need to be configured for the multilingual bot. Let's get started. Navigate to the Salesforce setup page. On setup page, first find for translation. Click on translation language settings. Enable the translation language settings and add the languages that you need to add in the bot. Click on add. For demo purpose, I am adding the German and add the author, which is an user, to edit the dialogues. Click on save. And for the demo purpose, I am adding the another language. Click on add. I am adding French and adding myself as the author for that language and click on save. Once it is done, navigate to the Einstein Bot. On the Einstein Bot, go to the overview of the bot. Click on add. The languages that are active in the translation workbench are displayed here. I'm adding French and then I'm adding German. Once it is added, navigate to the dialogue. For each dialogue, you will find the dialogue translation. Click on dialogue translation and change the language to secondary language. I'm changing it to French and compare language to English. You need to add the equivalent dialogue for the each secondary language that you added. For that, click on the pencil icon. I have a mapping over here which is equivalent to the English dialogues. I'm copying this and adding it to a bot. For second one, this should be repeated for every dialogue. This should be repeated for every dialogue and every language. Once it is done, add for the other language. I'm adding for the German, which is I've already added. The same steps to be proceed. Once it is done, we need two variables to capture the browser language. For that, navigate to the variable, click on a new variable with the type as custom, and provide the meaningful name. Data type as a text. Click on save and click on new again. The second variable type should be a contacts variable. Click on contacts, select the contact, provide a meaningful name, click on save with the type as text, click on save. Click on secondly created variable. On the context variable mapping, click on new and connection type as chat and the field name as browser language. Click on save. Once this is done, the important step to consider is to set the browser language or the context language for the bot. For that, navigate to the dialog, navigate to the welcome dialog and click on the dialog component library. Drag the set variable component and drag over the welcome message. Click on adding condition, add condition, which sets the browser language. I am selecting the secondly created variable, which is an get browser language, and the operator as an equal, and I am denoting as DE. For each language, it is denoted by each code. You can refer to this website. For German, it is DE. For the France, it is FR. I am adding DE and setting the variable from the get browser language to the secondly created variable set language, and adding another loop called set conversation language with the value stored in the set language variable. I am adding another decision. Here, adding another condition for the France language, which this step should be repeated when we have n number of languages. Click on save. Once it is done, once this is done, activate your bot. To check this, set the browser language of the bot, browser language to the German. For that, click on the settings, navigate to the language, add language. I'm adding German. Click on add I'm adding France as well. Note, the language should be moved to the top for the testing purpose. I'm moving German at the top and navigate to bot again and refresh the page once the language settings has changed. Click on preview, click on chat with an expert. I'm filling the pre-chat form. The bot is getting initialized. You can see the dialogue is translated into German language. You can test by switching the browser language in the browser settings, language settings. Hope this video is helpful. Thank you.